Have you heard unpleasant slogans like this? This extreme leftist call to be free from Manuvad is one of the biggest curses on Sanatan Dharma. This slogan originated from the Dravidian movement in South India, led by Periyar, which involved death threats to Brahmins, burning the national flag and the Indian constitution, and breaking idols of Lord Ganesha. We are committed to keeping our digital revolution alive to expose the true legacy of Dravidian leaders in the South India. I request all Sanatanis in South India watching this video to scrutinize the so-called social reformer Periyar. He was not a reformer, but someone who sought to eradicate Sanatan Dharma. Namaste. This is your Sanatani friend Sunny Rathi, back with a new video on your channel, The Karma, which addresses issues of nationalism and Sanatan Dharma. If you have studied India's history, you may know about the great Hindu saint Manu, who authored the Manu Smriti. This text is considered a law book for ancient followers of Hinduism. However, Periyar's followers view Manu Smriti as a tool that benefits Brahmins exclusively. This extreme left-wing agenda poses a significant threat to India's cultural values. Periyar was part of the Break India forces, which aimed to divide the nation. He sought to fracture the unity between the North and South Indians, much like the Muhammad Ali Jinnah attempted to break and disrupt the Hindu-Muslim unity across the country. This is not any personal hatred, but a revelation of Periyar's true character, which has been exposed in the book Collected Works of Periyar. This book can open the eyes of South Indian Hindus who are misled by the false agendas of anti-Hindus leaders like M.K. Stalin and other DMK figures. It also serves as a mirror for so-called intellectuals in our country who blindly revere Periyar, an anti-Hindu figure. Also, if someone is intellectual by the truth, he seeks truth through research before labeling someone as such intellectual personality. Let's dive into the disheartening actions of Periyar. When you read Collected Works of Periyar, his foolishness becomes evident. For instance, during a visit to Varanasi, the land of Lord Shiva, Periyar couldn't set aside his ego. He questioned why a sannyasi or priest is allowed to partake in prasad before others. This is a very big question that he raised. At that time, as we know, Hindu priests or Brahmins perform yajnas at the ghats of Varanasi. This priest often fasts, sometimes not even drinking water during rituals. If you ever visit Varanasi, observe the dedication of these Brahmins performing ceremonial rituals. Periyar, however, demanded to eat prasad before the priest. In a misguided attempt, he disguised himself as a Brahmin to receive prasad first. But in the land of Lord Shiva, his deceitful plan failed, and he couldn't eat before the true saints. Consider this. In a temple, who should receive prasad first? A devotee who has dedicated their life to the Almighty and the temple, or someone engrossed in worldly affairs? Naturally, the devotee and caretaker receive prasad first. This is our culture. This does not mean others are denied prasad. Yet Periyar portrayed this incident as an insult to the Dravidian community, a baseless claim. If prasad were distributed to elders first, he might have called it an insult to the youth. That's why these elders were receiving the prasad first, because they are more in age. Periyar was a diplomatic person who doesn't care about Sanatan Dharma. The shocking truth doesn't end there. Periyar was a key figure in the Dravidian movement in South India and displayed anti-Indian sentiments too. He burned the Indian national flag and Indian constitution too, viewing the constitution as a symbol of slavery for Dravidians, claiming it imposed North Indian rule over South Indians. This is another example of his misguided thinking. The Indian constitution's strength is evident. For instance, in the case of the Christians of Murambam, who fought against the Waqf board for many years, how could Periyar justify burning the nation's flag and Indian constitution? Periyar's actions were driven by an evil belief, the separation of Tamil Nadu from India. He sought a separate nation excluding Tamil Nadu from India's map. This is why he burned the constitution, as it did not support a separate Dravidian nation. His hatred was so extreme that he viewed Independence Day and Republic Day as a curse for South Indians. How can someone who mourned on India's independence be called a social reformer? He was a threat to national unity. In 1952, Periyar and his followers broke ideals of Lord Periyar, also known as Lord Ganesha, the son of Lord Shiva, to claim that ideals lack power. This act was criminal as harming religious beliefs is illegal under the Indian Constitution. In 1954, he attempted to burn pictures of Lord Rama opposing the Ramayana, but was arrested and imprisoned. It's crucial to understand the anti-Hindu stance of parties like the DMK. In 1968, then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, C.N. Annadurai, agreed to Periyar's demand to remove Hindu deities from government offices. This highlights the DMK's agenda to eradicate Sanatan Dharma from South India. Unlike the DMK, our mission is to expose the harsh reality of anti-Hindu forces in our country. In conclusion, I ask you, if you like this video, please let us know by leaving a comment. To watch more such content, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Namaste, Jai Hind.